Hey, what's up guys? It's Ally Network. Ally here with a new video. Today I bring to you probably the biggest Fexups Customs episode of all time. So you already know it. Let's get freaking started. So you already know it. Let's get started. Okay guys, so I have probably the biggest Fexups Customs episode of all time. And it's due because I've been buying a lot of figures to sell, but I'm gonna keep some of the pieces that I like from some of them and swap some other things. So yeah, most of them are like these are mostly, how's it called, head swaps. That's the most thing I'm gonna do. So yeah, so let's get started with what we're going to do today. Let me move it closer so you can see it a little bit better. So the first one we're gonna do is we're gonna head swap these two Jeff Hardys. That's it. Then we're gonna head swap these two AJ Styles. You probably see the same head scan, but I think I like this one a little bit better than this one. We'll see. And then I have I'm gonna swap these two head skins and probably the knee pads. We'll see. Then we're gonna swap these hands with this Undertaker with this other one. Then we're gonna head swap this two Kofi Kingstons. Then we're gonna head swap these two Shawn Michaels just to see how they look, but I don't think it's gonna work out. Then we're gonna swap. We're gonna put this. Well, we're gonna put this knee pads over here, and we're gonna keep this open knee pads. Then we're going to head swap this to Pete Dunne's, but I don't think it's gonna work because skin tones I don't think will match. Then we're gonna swap the torso from this Kenny Omega with this one to keep this pants. So yeah. Then we are going to swap the legs between these two. I've never swapped some AW legs. I hope this works. And put this shoes over here. I'll show you. And then the last one is, I'm not sure all the things I'm gonna do with the Strowmans, but I think I'm gonna swap the legs. I don't know if they are in ball joints. I think they are. I don't know if these are pine cone. If they're pine cone, pues ya valió. If they're ball joints, pues ya pegué. So we'll see all the fix-ups we can do. I like this head skin better, so we'll see. So let's bring the blow dryer. Okay guys, so let's start with the swap. So the first one I'm gonna do is gonna be this Kenny Omega because it's the easiest one. I'm just gonna, let me move all of these things out of the way. So I'm just gonna swap the torsos. Really simple. This is the magic of having the AW figures. Now here's Kenny Omega. This is going for sale. Kenny Omega. So I'll put this on the side, and I'm gonna keep this Kenny Omega right there with this beautiful attire. As you can see, I love this Omega. So we're done with that one. So now the removable head skins out of the way first. So this Kofi has a removable head skin. I'm gonna put this one over here, but this ain't removable. So yeah, another one who's, I think this is removable too. Yes, it is. And then I don't know if this one's removable. No, it ain't removable. So what else? This one, this ain't removable as well. What else? The Shawn Michaels one is removable too. Which one? This one's not. Which one else is removable? AJ's, I don't think AJ's not removable. This Pete Dunne is not gonna be removable, nor those Jeff Hardy. So let me get my blow dryer, my hair dryer, and let's get started. Okay guys, so I'm gonna do those first because I think they should be the easiest ones. So yeah, let's get let's get into it. Okay guys, so I hope that's enough. I really hope it is. Yeah, this was enough. Now I hope I don't break any neck pegs right there. I'll just put this. Oh man, this is so hot. Guys, this is too hot. And it's not going in. Oh shit. This is too hot. I'm gonna put this head skin over here. Ha, it looks funny. Let me see if I can get the Kofi one. I don't wanna, oh man, I'm gonna break this neck peg. Right there, I got it off. And now I'm gonna just put it over here. Right there. Right there we got the Kofi. I'm gonna put this head skin over here. Right there. What else? We have the pitch down one. Right there. He ain't look bad. I think that even looks better than my Elite. Nah, my Elite looks bad. This didn't work. I knew it was not gonna work because skin tones don't match. I think it's in. Now this needs more heating up. Let's see what the fuck with this Kurt Angle head skin. If not, I can just make it removable. So yeah. Okay guys, I did most of the head swaps already, but this neck peg was already broken, so I need to remove it. But I think the fix-up's gonna look awesome. But now I'm gonna swap the knee pads from both Kurt Angles and this AJ to this Stone Cold. So yeah, let me do that and I'll see you in the next part. Okay guys, so I'm almost done with all the fix-ups. I already swapped the hands on the Undertakers and the knee pads and everything. So now I'm just missing the Peso Pluma one, where I'm gonna put this shoes on this legs and put this legs over here. So yeah, I need to save this head skin and all that crap. Let me do the Peso Pluma one first. Okay guys, so in the end, this is how all the fix-ups turned out. This was not as long as other episodes, but I did a lot of fix-ups, which I'm really proud of. But first, let me show you the spare parts. So the spare parts were this knee braces, which came with the Stone Cold. I'm gonna just keep them. Also this open knee pad that I'm gonna just keep. Then more figures that I'm gonna sell. This is one of them. This is AJ Styles, which I removed the knee pads. Then we have the Pete Dunne fix-up that didn't work out because they have different skin tone. And I'm actually thinking on keeping this one though. I'm not sure. We'll see. It's because I love the double jointed arms, but they have different skin tone. Then Kofi Kingston, which I'm also gonna sell. I hate this head skin. Like, what the fuck? What is this, bro? But yeah, that's that. And then this Cesaro that I put on this boots just to keep them, because I had to swap them for the Braun Strowman. I'm gonna see where I put these boots later on. And yeah. So now going into the actual fix-ups. Give me a second. Right there, it's because the room got really hot. So yeah. So first, where could I start? So first I'm gonna start over here. Well, nah, because I'm gonna drop everything. So first I'm gonna start with this Braun Strowman. This, I don't know which Elite it is, but this was in my collection. I'm gonna sell it because yeah, why not? I don't use Braun Strowman, so I just put on this black boots and that's it. that was it for Braun Strowman. Then here's this Kenny Omega, which I swapped the torso to put this Mortal Kombat one with this horrible head skin. And in this attire, I don't think this is accurate. I don't want it to be accurate, but yeah, here it is. Here's the fix. I'm gonna sell this too. Then continuing with the sales, it's this Kurt Angle. I like this Kurt Angle. This is like from an old Kurt Angle, from like when he was about to retire. I think this fits better. I like this. I prefer this head skin over here. Yeah, here's Kurt Angle. Then we have Undertaker. I finally put glove hands. As you can see, it has sculpted gloves, which make this figure even better. I love my Undertaker because it's unique and it's mine. So I love this Undertaker, how it looks and everything. And yeah, this is for my collection. I'm gonna keep these. Then we have Shawn Michaels. I love this fix-up, even though it broke. I love how the red fits in, and I think this fits better this era. I don't know. I think this fix-up looks beautiful. I love this Shawn Michaels. This is for sale. Then we have AJ Styles. This is for my collection. I just swapped the head. I think this head fits better than the one I had on the other Elite, which I didn't bring. I don't know where I left it. So yeah, this is how the AJ turned out. This is for my collection. Then continuing with my collection, it's this Kenny Omega. I prefer this attire over the one I had. That's why I did the fix-up. Oh, Kenny Omega on the side, the Omega logo on the back, the wing on the side. I love this attire, so I love this Kenny Omega. Look at this beauty. So yeah, this is for my collection. This is my new Kenny Omega. Then we have this CM Punk that I swapped the leg, and I think this looks better as a CM Punk than the one I had. So I think this fits better CM Punk. He's probably too short now, but I don't care. And yeah, here is CM Punk. This is for sale too. Then we have Shawn Michaels. I think this looks better too. I think it fits better, like the eras and everything. I like this Shawn Michaels. I hope no one buys it to keep it, but if someone buys it, well, good for you. So here's Shawn Michaels. This is for sale too. Then I have this Kofi Kingston. I think this head skin fits better this figure and body. So this is for sale too. I'm not gonna keep this. So yeah, I love how this looks. And yeah, this was a really simple and easy fix up that I think it turned out really good. Then we have my Kurt Angle for my collection. I love this head skin. This fits better a peak Kurt Angle. So that's why I want to keep this, and I put on this starred knee pads because I want it to look like a peak Angle, like from 2005, like from that time, and I think this fits better. So this is my Kurt Angle from now on. I love this Kurt Angle, bro. Then the figures I'm gonna keep too. This Braun Strowman, I don't know how much fix up I need to make to this figure. It's kind of loose, it's kind of wobbly, or I'm gonna sell it, I don't know. It's because I prefer this torso. So we'll see. I'll see what I'm gonna do for everything. So yeah, I think I need to torso crack. I love how the boots look over here. It fits better. So yeah, this is really loose, bro. Look at this shit. But we'll see what fix-ups we do with this Braun Strowman. Then we have Peso Pluma. This is how Peso turned out in the end. Oh shit. I think this fits better as a Peso Pluma because Peso is really skinny. So these skinny legs fit better on him. He looks taller. He looks more like Peso Pluma. So yeah, this fits a better Peso, and it has a Jordan still. So here is Peso Pluma for my collection. Then we have the Undertaker. I just put on this gloves that came in the other Undertaker. this fits better for an old Undertaker, for a biker one, for a AAA one. So yeah, here's Undertaker. And the best fix-ups of the episode. Jeffrey Hardy. Look at this beauty, how it looks. Blues match perfectly. There we have Jeffrey Hardy. I love how this looks. I'm gonna keep this. This is for my collection. And the Elite 94, I think. I'm not sure. 87, 84, something like that. Jeff Hardy with a normal Jeff Hardy head scan. This looks beautiful. I finally have a Jeff Hardy Elite, and is phenomenal. So that's it for this episode. This is too long, but yeah, here is Jeff Hardy. Look at this beauty, bro. I love this. I wanted the AEW one, but it's too expensive, so I'm gonna just give this Elite, and I think the Elite is going to get even more expensive in the long run. So yeah, hope you guys like this video. Share it with all your friends so they can get to see some content. Bye and have a 5-star day. See ya.